What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Star Wars Closet, where we dive deep into a galaxy far, far away. In today's video, we are talking about the Rebels' ultimate weapon, the ultimate warrior, the greatest warrior of all the rebellion, Luke Skywalker. That's right, it is not a trick. This is not a trick question. This is not a trick topic. It is as simple as that. Luke Skywalker is the ultimate weapon, but I want to break down why. Now, before we do, make sure you hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button, all the things, and make sure you stay a part of the Star Wars Closet. Join the high ground. Follow us on X, Instagram, all the places, all the things, and be a part of what we are doing here. We have videos going out almost every single week. It is high time we start talking about something that matters in Star Wars and not things that don't matter, like why we hate each other as Star Wars fans. And something that matters and something that unites everyone in Star Wars in some way or another is Luke Skywalker. How? Why? I don't know. He's always been the symbol of hope, and he should stay that way. But while thinking about that, I started thinking about something completely different, which was this dude was the ultimate weapon in ways that we don't really talk about. From Tatooine desert farms all the way to the Death Star, Luke Skywalker is the ultimate warrior for the rebellion. He is fantastic with a blaster. He is the best pilot in the galaxy, probably up next to Wedge Antilles, and an unmatched Jedi.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Grab some blue milk and a lightsaber. Join me as we talk about Luke Skywalker being the ultimate rebel warrior.
I'll never turn to the dark side.
So the first thing I want to talk about is his skill set with a blaster. Now, he's no Boba Fett, Jango Fett, whatever. Like, he's not like a marksman, but the dude was deadly. And in New Hope, he's already dropping stormtroopers in the Death Star's halls, matching Han Solo. I mean, look at him in the detention block area. All the chaos, but Luke is blasting with pinpoint accuracy. I mean, we're literally talking about a guy who just came off a moisture farm in Tatooine and is now running through the Death Star with Han Solo and Chewie and Princess Leia, and he is taking out trained stormtroopers.
Take over.
Call it luck, call it the Force, call it whatever you want to call it, he's doing it. Then look at him being the Terminator on Hoth in Empire Strikes Back. Single-handedly takes down an AT-AT Walker.
I'll be back.
It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Like in the movie, it's really cool and we kind of brush it off. But Luke Skywalker, again, this is the guy that took down the Death Star with a small squadron of rebels. Then you fast forward a couple years, the same guy who the Empire at this point probably fears and hates is now flying snow speeders against their attack on Hoth. He crashes into the snow, escapes last second, climbs up the AT-AT, blows it up, and moves on about his day. Then you have Return of the Jedi, wielding his lightsaber like a pro, taking out guards on Jabba's sail barge, not to mention taking out Darth Vader and escaping the second Death Star destruction. This guy not that long ago used to bullseye womp rats in his T-16 back home, and now is taking down the Death Star, Darth Vader, AT-ATs, and on and on and on. He is the ultimate space warrior. Hold on real quick, because I have to tell you about today's awesome sponsor, Soundstripe. If you are looking to level up your content with any royalty-free music just like I have and a lot of other creators, you can have better sound, design, and music. Make sure you use the link in the description and use code The Star Wars Closet for 10% off your first purchase. Thank you so much, Soundstripe, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. From Farm Boy Grit all the way to Rebel Firepower, he is the best of the best. So that's kind of a brief overview of what we've seen him do in those three movies, but let's look at his piloting skills for just a second.
You sure you can handle this shit, sir?
Luke is the best bush pilot in the Outer Rim territories.
Luke's not just good, he's the best star pilot in the galaxy, neck and neck with Wedge Antilles. Yes, Wedge Antilles survived 2 Death Star runs, but Luke's force-enhanced reflexes give him the edge. The squadron's canon says he's the rebellion's ace. So this is not really a video about like Luke versus Wedge Antilles as far as piloting goes. It's crazy that you can put him right up there with these guys that have flown for years. Luke flies a T-16 Skyhopper for a few years on Tatooine and becomes the greatest pilot in the galaxy. Yes, it's probably genes and it's the Force, because Anakin Skywalker was the best star pilot in the galaxy, per Ben Kenobi.
He was the best star pilot in the galaxy. And a
cunning warrior.
But Luke Skywalker, hand in hand, right up there with the best of the best, like Wedge Antilles, is destroying Death Stars and destroying AT-ATs all by himself. His X-Wing run on the Death Star is pure legendary, and I'm talking lore-wise legendary. No targeting computer.
Use the Force, Luke.
His computer's off. Luke, you switched off your targeting computer. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm all right.
Just the Force, boom. The Death Star is toast. The question is how? Like, how was he able to go from flying around on a T-16 on Tatooine to flying an X-Wing into the Death Star and destroying it? Well, per Complete Vehicles, his T-16 Skyhopper days on Tatooine, zipping through Beggar's Canyon, prepped him for the X-Wing controls. In Empire, Luke leads Rogue Squadron on Hoth, roping AT-ATs with Wedge like a tactical genius. Then you have Luke as a Jedi, straight up unstoppable. In Empire, he trains with Yoda, lifting rocks and sparring like a pro. Though Vader schools him on Bespin, very true, but you fast forward to Return of the Jedi, Luke's green lightsaber duel with Vader is peak Jedi. Not always calm and not always precise. He chokes Gamorrean guards, leaps like a ninja on Jabba's barge, and he also uses the Force to nail the Death Star shot in A New Hope. Luke's not just strong, he redefines Jedi, especially by sparring Vader and then choosing love over hate.
I'll never turn to the dark side. You failed, Your Highness. I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Star Wars themselves calls him the hopeful Jedi. Luke is the perfect balance of power and heart. He's the warrior monk the rebellion needed. No, he wasn't always the perfect Jedi, but he was the one that gave the hope. He was the hope, and he proved it. He always did the right thing. He was the best at what he did, and he took on Darth Vader and won. Think about the hallway scene. Think about all the things Vader had done up until that point, and it took Luke Skywalker taking him out to end all of that. Yes, there's so much to that. You can go into so many arguments on, well, Vader let him win. Vader was distracted. You can say whatever you want. At the end of the day, Luke gets the W. So how does a Tatooine moisture farmer become the rebellion's ultimate weapon? Luke's journey starts on a desert planet dreaming under the twin suns. Protected by Obi-Wan, he is thrust into war, destroying the Death Star and sparking hope. On Hoth, he's a commander. On Endor, he's the Jedi who turns Vader.
You're coming with me. I'll not leave you here. I've got to save you.
You already have.
Luke's blaster skills, piloting, and Jedi mastery make him a one-man army, but it's his heart, defying the Emperor, inspiring others, that seals his legend. Luke is the everyman who topples tyrants. From Moisture Farm to Galactic Hero, he is the rebel spirit incarnate. At the end of the day, Luke Skywalker is the ultimate rebel warrior. Blaster in hand, X-Wing in the stars, lightsaber blazing. His Tatooine roots and rebel victories prove anyone can change the galaxy. And that's not even everything, guys. Like, we even talked about the fact on the Millennium Falcon, he gets put into one of the guns and takes down a ton of TIE fighters.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Dude's a crack shot. He knows what he's doing, and it could be the Force, it could be a lot of things. But he keeps surviving, and not only that, he keeps thriving. So let me ask you all this question. What is your favorite Luke Skywalker moment? Is it the Death Star run? Is it the Vader duel? Drop it in the comments and let me know. If you want more Star Wars breakdowns, lore videos, and anything else just like this, you need to hit subscribe, follow me on X, all the things. Hit the bell so you never miss another Star Wars Closet video. We are on the road to 1 million. We're this close to 10,000, but we're on the road to 1 million. So make sure you hit subscribe so you can join the high ground and be a part of what we are doing here at the Star Wars Closet. And before you go, let me leave you all with another question. Why did Luke Skywalker become such a curmudgeon, angry man in the sequels? I mean, I know why. Like, I get it because they explain it, but like, why? Why? We'll see you all in the next one. That's gonna tick some people off.